Be lifted. Promise TV. Be lifted.
Good morning. It's yet another day and we are back. How are you doing? Well, today is another day as we dive deep into an exclusive business story. Olunakolwalero in a story and Jaulo new. Kwa kafananyi nga obadde otembeeya ku street, and God multiplies whatever you are doing to become very, very successful. In-house, we do have Mr. Andrew Okumu. He is the MD of City Burning Takeaway. It is a cafe. Bakutusako ka chai, ne bakutusako ka escort, whether you're at a concert or you do have an event or sports gala or whatsoever it is. Agenda kubanga tubulira njenvuddewe. Mukwano tulo kalirengo toyingako in this conversation using the number 0746405060 as you are part of this discussion. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Tweyingeko ngosindika comments ezo wewawo leka tusembule nembozi eno. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning,
How
Madam.
are you doing?
I'm okay.
Akumu ngati kulabikako.
Man, mkama just atukumye bukumi.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Andrew Okumu. Andrew Okumu ava mu City Burning Takeaway Ibugolobi. Let me first appreciate my customers. I want to appreciate Promise TV for inviting me and hosting me to this television. May God bless you. I want to appreciate my principal of MUBS, Makerere University Business School.
Yes.
This guy has supported me. This guy has allowed me to operate my business without even paying a single coin. One of my bikes, because I have over 5 bicycles that move around Nakao, around Bugolobi, but one of my bikes it goes to MUBS and I don't pay any penny. I want to appreciate to all my customers, the sound factories like Finion, ATS, and everyone. Even couple shoppers Nakao, I want to appreciate them. I want to appreciate even the Boda industry and security personnel. Yeah.
City Burning Takeaway. What is the inspiration of that name?
Before me, okay, when I started the business, when I launched that business 2027, when I had finished my senior 4, I had a vision. I had a vision that I want to begin something that's different from other people, because I saw so many people so many business guys around my area. Those guys used to do business. You know, someone does business that told about vision but I want to do something different from other business people. That's why I said I have to make a Facebook page, I have to make a YouTube channel, I have to get a business name. And now I prayed. I had a friend called Ian, who I used to fellowship in NPC in Akawa, Pentecostal Church. That friend of mine called Ian was my age mate. We were in the same age mate. I told the guy I want to get a name of a business. The guy said, pray fast. Because this guy used to love God so much. I fasted for 3 days and I prayed for 3 days. Then I was sleeping. I said, let me first try to check my dictionary. I tried to check the dictionary. I found something called, I found something called burning. But I had a desire to begin something new that has never happened in the whole world. That's why my business is called City Burning. But that burning has a dot somewhere where there's BURN.ing. It means the desire to start something new. Some desire something. Because I had that burning desire to start something very new. Something very new.
Wow. So, Andrew, what's your story? Okumanga, you have been more like on the street and you have grown your business from 1 bicycle to this number of bicycles.
Yeah, my story is long, but I'll try to cut it short.
Yes.
I'll cut it short so that people can understand.
Yes.
I lost my father when I was 6 years, 2004.
Sorry.
6 years, 2004. Now my mother used to do some small business of maize and pancakes in MUBS.
Yes.
In MUBS, Makerere University Business School.
Oh.
I had 2 sisters who were selling, my brother and my cousin's sister who were selling. Now I had a desire to also follow them to go and see how they operate their business.
Yes.
And now, by the age of 7 years, I told my sister that I want to I want to also start a business with you, but it was a struggle. It was a war, like a war at home. Whereby mommy said, "Oli mwana mtoto, wajja kukiza okola business. You are still young. They won't allow you they won't allow you to join your sister and your brother to do business. You are still young. 7 years, you want to do business." But I told my mother, "Mommy, I have that desire." Mommy said, "No, ochali muto government the government will arrest you." But what I did, I had a brother called Agwang Alex. I have a brother called Agwang Alex. We were in the same age.
Yeah.
Now that guy,
Andrew.
yeah.
Yes.
I used to move with that guy. I used to move with that guy every time we move. But what I did, I told my brother, let me first go and escort my sister to sell me. He said, my mommy, my mother, mommy will cane me. I said, no, mommy won't cane me. I followed my sister. I followed my sister to Mobs to sell sell maize, just escort to sell maize. Coming back, my mother was looking for me. At the age of 7 years, he has to bear the word. But I'm the first person who entered inside the house. Then I thought she was going to kill me. He said, "Over what?" I said, "I'm back to sorry." I started crying. I said, "Maybe I want to go and sell maize."
You were very curious.
Yeah, but because I had that passion that I also want to try. Yeah? I never knew how to count money. I was young. I never knew even how to. My mother went and bought for me a small katasa, a small bucket, and I used to carry maize using that bucket. He said, but he told me if you want to give change, like someone gives you a coin of 200 shillings,
yes,
make sure that you give her one maize. For him on maize, then you give a coin having a coin having a cow. That means maize. Then, but thanks to God, the people never stole me. Customers supported me.
We're genuine.
That's how we started the business we started the business with mommy of maize. Then in 2013, when I finished my P7, what I did, I because school fees was a tug of war at home. We were selling maize and pancakes, but school fees was a tug of war at home. What I did, I told my mommy I'll set something new, that I will not struggle in my senior. I want to look for school fees.
Yes.
Now what I did, God gave me an idea of water business through selling pancakes to Mobs, to football pitch.
So mommy and daddy were in Mobs.
Mommy and my father worked in Mobs. My father worked in Mobs.
And mommy had
my father worked in Mobs. When he died, that's why we were doing a small business. But we were not inside Mobs, we were outside Mobs. If you know a place called where Aga Khan built his estate,
yes,
we were staying around that estate. Let me continue with that story. Then what I did, I started my small business of water.
How is this life like, street life, and then you running business?
Street life in the business, like street life is a life that you can learn more things from it. You can try to change. You know, street life is I know I just call it street life like it's a journey to success. It's a journey to success. Journey to success whereby you cannot manage a very big business, but you say Kumbera street or moving duka this. But street life is one of the business that can take you far. Yeah.
Along the street, there's a language you guys say, bade, kakatin, kokoneko, and all that.
On the street, you know, if you're dealing with people, you have to understand the minds of your customers.
Yes.
The minds of the customers, because we have different customers. You might have a customer take it. The only thing, me, I'm born again. What I do, you try to show them the light. Whereby there are some customers who are very tough. They're very tough. Now what you like born again, show you know balaga, it's just by God's grace. You to manage how to manage those customers, because you have to know this customer, that's how you can understand, that's how you can manage those customers.
Yes. Yeah. So one of the things that we are in this situation is okubanga, nalabya katambi ng'okola during night time.
During night times, yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, my clients, I have different clients. Day times, my boys who work. I have 3 boys.
You never were recruiting.
Yeah, I recruited. Because my desire was not to become rich. My desire was also to do something new and also inspire some people.
Yes.
Because I saw ngambera yaba na mcharo yalimbi nywe. Then ngamba let me. I told my mother this. Had my thing. I've told my mother this when I was young. I told my mother that even when I drive a Range Rover, ngamwana wa uncle wange asula mu street. It doesn't make sense. That's what I did when I launched that business in 2017 on 20th of November. The tea business with 4 cups to now have over 500 cups now.
Soko tuwulire growth eyo from 1 bicycle to what was the range mu myaka emeka?
I started my tea business in 2013. Then in 2000 I was in P7. That business I sold water from 2013 to 2017.
Yes.
Then when I was remaining with one paper to finish my senior 4, I started looking for a job. My mom said that, you know, Momutabanu wange, I see you like a business person.
Yes.
So I started looking for a job. I looked for a job in a couple shop. I looked for a job in another area, but it was I didn't get a job.
Yeah.
Now I see my mom said that, you know what, I think you can start something. You know, well, I had a desire to start something like tea business. Now what I did, I took to a football pitch called it's UICT,
Yes.
the institution. I have customers who play football there. They were KPU guys. They were my customers used to buy my water. Now I took there. I went and borrowed a flask from a neighbor, from a colleague. That person is called Juliet Lukuse. He gave me a flask of 4 cups. I went there to try selling to those guys tea. That day, the capital I used in that business, it was 1,500. I bought a pot of sugar at 800 shilling. I bought tea leaves of 200 shilling. I bought jinga of 500 shilling. Then I said, let me try Kangezeko. Through trying, my customers who loved my product. They wangamba, you know, katuda mkoleta mazi. Start bringing what? Start bringing tea. Stop bringing water. Start bringing tea. Through, I started selling with 4 cups. Then this guy said that, you know what, Andrew? It was 2017. I had in my vacuum senior 4. They said, Andrew, you know what? You can buy what you can buy cups, good cups. When I bought good cups, the small cups, they were plastic and unique. This guy started buying my tea at 1,000. Then I started using jerrycan. Again, this person gave me a flask of 6 cups, 2 flasks. It had 6 cups. Those are 12 cups. Started using a jerrycan with what? With these 2 flasks. But after this guy is playing football, I go there. I take for them tea. I just time, I know that by 20 minutes they will be done. I take there, I serve them. I get my 30K, my 20K, because those guys, they just want to support me.
Naye Andrew,
now the bicycle thing, to take behind it, when I was selling what I had 1 bicycle. But when I started this business, I had this brother of mine, I told him, Alex, also wanted to join me in my business of water, of tea. What I did, I had to buy from a bicycle in town.
Nengezo zijjewe zigule akagari.
It's a business.
Ekivalo wali okikolanga otya?
Like what I used to do, the first bicycle I bought when I was selling water, I bought it at 100,000. I was in senior 2, selling water, 100,000 in senior 2. That first bicycle I bought, I first gave the guy 60,000.
Eri wakuzona sports or
no, it's the one you saw. The one you saw. It's Andrew 1. Manyigechifuba.
Manyigechifuba, yes.
Andrew 1 Manyigechifuba. That's the first bicycle I bought. 100,000. I gave the man 60,000. The man gave me 2 weeks. Then I gave the man 40,000 after the period of time. Now this other bicycle, I've been buying them in installment.
Yeah.
If you find someone in the village is very stuck, see in the NHC, I buy when they are old. I bring them in Kampala when they're new. The only bicycle I bought when it was new, it was Andrew 3. If you just check on, if you check on our videos, on those photos, Andrew 3. That's the bicycle I bought when it's new. But all the 7 bicycles, the changes we use them for movement. All the 7 bicycles, I bought them in installment in village.
Wow. Kale, katutegere how you balance school and your business as well.
Balancing of school, you know, me, I understand when the lecturer is teaching, when the teacher is teaching. If I don't be in class when they're teaching, even if I read, I can't understand anything unless I get someone who's very wise to discuss for me. Now what I did, in my senior five, I started recruiting boys to manage my business. I go when I go back home, I find when they've sold it. I knew that they will say this amount of tea. Now the trusted one, the trusted one, the one I loved, I made him to be a manager of the business. The way I pay him highly from other people, whereby if I'm not there, he manages my business. You just try to balance things, like, you know, that this is school, I have to read. This business I have to do. I mean, if I'm in business, I'm very serious. When I'm in school, I'm very serious. That's what I do.
You know, I'm looking at you as, do you want to mean Andrew institutional mujamu business?
Tuition mujamu business eno. From senior 4, and then say chai wangi. From senior 4 back, senior 5 na mujamu chai.
Business eno yekuwa
yeah, everything. Senior 5 na mujamu chai, senior 6 na mujamu chai. Campus, kwa senior 6 ajikola bulungi nyo, then campus nengama, because I had a desire to be in MUBS, study in MUBS. Kati visa tizali nunye nengola course certificate in MUBS 2 years ago. When I call course send nazija ku chai. Then now I'm doing diploma in MUBS. Wow. Still I get the money from tea business.
Tell us on a good day, a sente maker that you walk away with.
Yeah, in the good day, like in concerts you can make good amounts of money in concert. But in other days, no. Now when I started the business, competition was not there. But now people have realized that, even because ladies in the market they used to sell tea via Binika. Now now they have learned that even flasks can sell tea, this metallic flask. Now the competition is so stiff. But you can make like your 80. It depends on the day. Like we make 80, 100 like that.
Orono Catholic concert chai waba with demo mo flask walwa supplying.
Yeah, concert the concert chai Edda. In 2020, I bought a motorcycle.
Yes. Brand
new motorcycle. It's called Andrew 10. Andrew 10 if
so wabuka from 5 to 10.
No, like because when to my Andrew 10 that day had 6 bicycles. Then to my Andrew 10 because I had a desire that okay, desire yali kuyokubera ne yone gari. Nanjagala nga nina 9 bicycles with one motorcycle. Nina 6 bicycles now within one motorcycle. Into my Andrew 10. But HV echali like the motorcycle after a period of time nebajiba. But now what I did, kwanga motorcycle yetu yamba okuleta chai mu concert omwana yinzo ko nagamba igali ngina jirika ku police isule ku police muje mu kime ebintu twatu tumumoto tuje gari vigaza vile tukola at night you can move those bicycles. You read them in a safe place, like in police station, in a mall like Lugogo Mall, those places. I started hiring motorcycles to transport our products.
Wow.
Transport our products. But now we have a motorcycle in case tail of our window, we have a super cab, a chai, refilling. Now we started using those changers to refill those flasks, the VIP flasks, the big flasks.
There is this passion I feel, Yogera, you love your business. Where is it coming from?
Yeah, you know, if you do something that you have the desire, that's why my business is called burning, a desire to start something new. Yes. And I have that burning desire to start something new. I have that passion because in there ajitandika wo, in there ajilaunching, and it's my desire. Just remember ku YouTube ngamba ani asingo fumba chai in East Africa. Nange nenkeberako. Because I have that burning desire that after this course of diploma, ngina kola course ya kufumba chai, yokufumba coffee. Because I have that desire. That desire comes from me when I have that thing that I know that one day, it will be one of the biggest projects in Africa, in East Africa.
You're such a passionate young man. Anuwa Mukwana Tulava, thank you so much for staying tuned on Promise TV. Embozi Twase Tededa with Andrew Okomo, City Burning Takeaway. And Jagalo Toyinge Konga, you share your thoughts via 0746 4050660. Sindika any thoughts of echibuzo chona chawandiagade okubanga omubuza otaga us on our social media handle, that is YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X. We'll be responding to many of those questions that are coming in. Well, leka twayongerere Mozne Andrew Okomo. Andrew. I see, you know, nalabi obutambi buneno. I want you to tell us the street language that is used when you're selling tea.
When you're selling tea,
Kati tuli ku ground.
Kati tuli mu ground. Kati I have different customers.
Kati abo bonna.
Like let me see them. I have these ones of Kamwesi hostels or Kamwesi shops. Those are when you're selling tea, basaloni, serving ogende, tegede. Ne kati ugenda ku border industry. Unokosa slogan ogamba chali wange chichi wasuzo like you know that slogan ogamba chali wange ogenda why the slogan. Now when you go to concert, if you can check that video of concert a video concert nga abayaye bakutoloddeko this side and this side kati nga you have to change the tank unochusa olulimi onogamba what are one those things what are one neka tugenda ku this revenue guys this corporate I have some guys I serve by corporate I will not mention their name because by name anyway and those corporate guys after playing football ngobaguza for them the only thing you should know kola you have to be smart, humble, but serving you take a tap flask out no ba serving no ba wa siba bigambo binje mobile team payo never acquiring us mobile money now if you're serving these guys of Fanero like Fanero better one contract those guys no give us contract every year men gather get price bichi they give us the after their in their conference they give us contract. Now if they give you contract of when they give us contract of 600 people to serve 600 on 31st 2024. How
do you prepare your capacity for something like that?
Oh, you know what I did? The first day they gave me contract, I never had enough flasks. When I said business, I used to buy flasks. The day I started business, I bought flasks. I had a vision that one day, because my vision was to have over 50 bicycles around Kampala. Because I started buying flasks. When these guys gave me contract, Mkazi yansanga nangamba, can you manage to serve 300 people? Nemngamba, I've never served 300.
But I can try.
I can manage.
Naye linda kwa wachibozo wanechengedde onabuza what has been your worst experience moving or having tea mobile?
What has been my bad experience? The day they stole my motorcycle. Sikuma, if I can just remember that day, gangenze gula simu nenji parking akumoro. I came back and I found UFE 71888. It was like a dream. You know, carrying your element with my young brother. Started running like mad people. We called all our friends to come and check the mall because that mall. Now that capacity, I was telling the capacity of Fanero giving us contract. I went and started borrowing flask. I hired flask. Hiring flask and then together. These guys, you know, if someone gives a contract, you know that's serious. Now, through being serious, the contract, those guys started giving us now contract. Now I went and bought 240 cups.
Plastic
in
cups.
Plastic. That day I bought plastic. Then but these we don't use this.
Now, do you hope to add on something besides that? Or what also will kongerako besides the tea?
Yeah, bintu bingi kuongezako because while chai gonna launching last year it was called Mulondo tea. Mulondo tea whereby Mulondo tea eregenda kuyamba men and ladies
for their body
health. And Mulondo tea where I was mixing Mulondo, Mudalasin, Chisubi, then Tangauzi, then with some small lemon. Ngowo munywa. Otekamu sukari, otekamu honey. If you take that tea, you feel it. You feel it kuingira munda. Yeah. That tea namuserani kwangi birungo byali bingi and people wanted it. We still now do it every Saturday.
Andrew, wawo omuntu wanatsunikidde kibuuzo ng'abuuza what is your best moment every time you go out to sell tea?
My best moment every time I go to sell tea my best moment best moment. Okay, sorry, let me just say this. There's a company that I'm proud of. They give me too much money.
They trust you.
Those guys support me. 2 companies, ATS events, Finon. Those guys we babiranga bali kololo bali cricket over bali mu bisabe bili around nakawa bangamba sebo gana kujeta chai, and when I arrive even their boss Steve Jeff even gives me a table to put my flask there.
naye kakati otudda mu business accounting, how best do you use that money?
When I'm using that money, whereby I have people that I have to pay. I have to pay the boys I work with. I have to pay my suppliers. I have to pay also the people that transport my things. Manya bagena kuwa contract ya bantu bisatu, bantu bina. Bana bana tebagenda kumala.
Andrew Sokolindeko, waliwo atulabaga yeebuuza, how did you teach yourself this? N'ogamba tufunyeyo 80,000 tugenda kujjako this tusigazaako this.
Kati teaching nakigira ku mama wange. My mother taught me accountability. Mami yatugamba nga my mother told me this, that when someone gives you because I started business when I was young, in that business of maize. When someone gives you 1,000, most people used to give me money when I was selling maize. Ovayonga mtakwenda yangu 5,000. Mami mtampada yangu 5,000 nagamba teteka sente zo. Nagamba chimami chanyikiza nagamba remove a tithe 10% of the money that someone has given you. Eat 10%. Then keep 10% for this. Keep 10%. Then save this amount of money. That's why chindeche chandi munyo. That's why I'm able even to have these boys for over 4 years. They're working with me because they're getting something. Because in business, when you don't manage your employees, you don't manage your suppliers, when you don't manage your customers, business is kusudi.
Yes, I love that. You know, looking at the fact that you deploy the boys okubanga bakolera omulimo, and then you have school, have you never clashed between classes going on and then waliwo akuwadde order? I started getting orders when I'm in university. I ordered orders as if 2 years ago in university. The first biggest order in Nafuna yali film festival. Film festival. I served film festival in New York City for almost 1 week. But I was serving over 300 people. What otulakawo sometimes Nogamba T has brought me this far, or God has protected me.
Yes.
To the world.
Okay, even I ask my customers, singa no flask at zari when is no gari. Nobody didn't call it. Because when I look at my background, they are no chiriao. Take it. Losing a father at the age of 6 years. Struggling with your mother for almost like 10 years. 15 years. My mother is still there. Family is now farming in the village. Kati selling pancakes in the streets ngabana bakujeriga mu kirasi. You know that experience?
Yes.
Ngabana bakutuma Uncle Kasoli. Uncle Pan, People used to call me names. Ningaba na only one man following up the day I was in certain television, In certain television, Omana Yangamba, we are proud of you. Nangama watch Now last month I was serving EPDF. The young EPDF were in moves. Over like they were 1,011. Those guys, others were my hobbies.
Yes.
In high school. Again, nangamba ningankumanyi nakulaba ku somewhere. Ningamba wandaba ku stay high when I was studying stay high. Wandaba ku nangamba nakulaba ku stay high. Nangangole medeko andu tuku followinga. Whereby ngamba mukawe maba mukama. People to support you for over 7 years. People to love you mukama.
Wow, you know, and I like your resilience. But what has those tough moments taught you as a person?
This tough moment has taught me as a person, like to be strong. When you are strong, you know, let me go. Take it. I want to tell people that I want to tell even my classmates that every job with Joe Kola, you can become successful. I'm never successful.
Yes.
Yeah? No, nakola kuti never successfully. Nango wachai nange never successful. Because the first day I bought a motorcycle, people ebigambo byafuluma abantu bawogira bigambo bingi my customers mune bagamba bya loan bya loan even my when bagamba chakafunye loan nothing about bachimanyi where the money came from. They know that we got a contract with Aga Khan when we were building a bungalow in Nakawa.
Yes.
Aga Khan for almost like 16 it was it 16 months. Those are like 1.5. It was 18 months, 16 months, 1 year and a half. After Aga Khan contract, we ended up buying a motorcycle. After 8 months, never did buy, but we still remain focused. Because we have a dream to move to the sky.
And ebigambo bingi abakumalamu amaanyi bangi. How do you handle it?
I have the thing that I might teach my boys. I might teach the boys I work with. Ntebagamba kino kintu. Omuntu kyayogera wano kino fulumira side zeno. You tell me something good, it will come out from this side. Because I was young, ngabanjugira kama ebintu bingi. Uncle Kasoli, in primary school. Neche nakolanga Kasolo benange yabali zasigaddewo. I peel it, nemenya netika mukavera nemba abanjerega. Pani webera mu second pani webera pani wafa webera nga asigaddewo. Nga what I do, mami ngamba mpaye pani za lukume netika pani mukavera nemba ngingebera ko nabanjerega abo, because jijina nakolanga nagamba omuntu oba ayagala kunjerega. Let me go and open a Facebook page. Then you go out 2015. I started posting when I was selling maize and pancakes.
Yeah.
Kati ningamba kati wayagala jerega ngamba genda mu social media jeregere dala. Because nagamba omuntu agenda kujerega nenga tutagenda kuzimba. Person is going to talk about you, is going to be abuse you, but is not going to build you anywhere. No, what you should just do, you have to just be considered. Anyone that talks about me ngamba she has to come out from this side. Every time you speak this side out.
You know, looking at your story and experience, there's a lot to learn from it, Andrew. But I'm looking at how you're going to the diploma and also the business. How do you hope to merge them together?
Now, when I joined MOOBS, I know I tell my classmates in class that I've never got any thought of getting a job anywhere. Okay, the truth, I've never gotten a job anywhere. I've never got a job inside and I worked for one day and I became sick in MOOBS side. Now, me doing diploma, it was me doing that business course, it was my what? My desire.
Yes.
My desire. Because people told me a lot. Ngeno kole catering, ngeno kole hotel managing, ngeno kole good. Because all you feel there,
no
right?
cost in that.
But you know what? I know I tell my friends that I made own one of the best restaurants in Africa, or in Uganda, but one day those papers will be needed.
I love that.
One of those papers will be needed. That's why when I'm classing and soma, but we feel the mankola practicals in there. That's why my customers tell me this, that mwanangu mugezi. Because sometimes you can even manage like 5 contracts in 2 days. You have to use your wisdom. All the customers mugamba chino. You have to make sure all your customers are satisfied because of the knowledge that I get from school, from class.
How do you always beat the competition?
The competition, first of all, I've been in business for long. Have a name, and my bicycle, they have a brand of Andrew. Whereby even when tomorrow you want to begin the same business like me, your products won't be the same, because the place where I operate my business, there are very many restaurants. It's the market, very many restaurants. But all those restaurants, if customers come to buy their katoko, they say, Andrew akwechi chai. Now nakola brand. It's so different with very many people. I made a brand with Boda guys. I have to manage their stage. Wamba concerts. Wamba bisawe. Nempamba supermarket jwani nsalinga ko chai.
Yes.
Big supermarket. Kapesho bazinakawa. Awo ne balaga products zange. Kati oli waleta kintu kyengaze nebagamba simala kuwagira oli kane tukola kine tukuwagira. It means that my products are good and I've tried to get the same jinga, get the same dollars and get the same other ingredients to put in there tea. Nibalemererwa. Kati my customer bagamba ne rush to fumba mata. Rush to fumba gone bagamba. Me I'm specialized on what? On this black tea. That's why my tea is the best. The black tea is the best. Because I got a testimony some years back when someone was telling me in COVID that your tea, before COVID, naona sinuses because of your tea.
Wow.
If you taste the jinga, Madam Angel, if you taste the jinga, you will just feel it. You will just feel it. The jinga and everything. You just feel it.
Wow.
So, my restaurant, jenagenzeko chai wa musinga.
But anyway, Andrew, abantu batulaba, they're wishing to see how they can support you. What do you think you need to help your business move forward? Atulaba yinza okubanga yagala kuwandiika.
Like business yange nitanga motorcycle. Because the motorcycle jenkosa mate. it disturbs sometimes you pack it, you have to just, because the money I spend on transporting those things, it's a lot, because every day you have to spend like 8,000 over 5,000 to transport those things. And I don't want to buy a very old motorcycle, because the old motorcycle I bought, this Comet, disturbed me, even I had to pack it first for some time. Let me first come and buy another one. Another thing, I have this thing that I want this thing of having a tukutuku, because my desire is not to become rich, is to support the young generation also. I get some money, and I'm supporting our young generation. That's why my business I was able to employ over 18 youths. When I turned in 2017, if I have the records, over 18. But all those boys, I teach them how to manage money. I tell them now we're gonna managing a business, and now we know what business again.
Why don't you employ the girls?
The girls, I tried. I tried the girls. I tried the girls. One of them was my sister. You know, girls, they give up. Girls giving up mango. Another one was a certain girl from our village. Namoleta kuna kolake miezi na. When that day when I still battling police about the motorcycle, whereby girls don't stay long in doing such business, because most of my customers are men. Bagala bakwana, bagala bakolachi, bagala batawanya. Whereby you find that girls give up never get. Now still telling you, I have a plan of a tukutuku. When if I get a tukutuku, my business will be big, to expand. Whereby if I look at this picture, whereby you go to a concert, you have packed your tukutuku, you serve people. Because sometimes when you're serving people, things get over manga, you have to go back and get this. And for us, our thing is that we don't boil our thing where we are selling. We don't. All our things boil from the base, because our ingredients, for our money, fake, burning. With the other two boys, with the other three boys with the money. Now because my customers tell me that, why don't you just come and bring a saucepan, put it in we have to be unique like other businesses.
Yes.
Yeah. Products is out. There's enough from our way. And you have products that is from our way. They have products of the tea business. There's enough from our way. Because
yes.
They may send for us every month. Whereby some products, you find them in Kampala, it's very hard to find them.
Wow.
Yeah. Now there are three boys. Okay, there were four boys, but one went for Christmas, never came back, but it's coming back soon. That boy used to work in the kitchen. Now I put them in different bases. Now during school time, because I have a lesson at around 1. But one boy has to go to Capricia, one boy has to go to serve Kamwesi and Bugolobi, one boy has to serve those areas of Nakao.
Or litanga maker.
Right? Liters in the morning you can boil like this 3 jerrycans to 4.
Yes.
Then the evening,
those are like 60.
Yeah. In the evening also you can boil the same jerrycan. But in the evening sometimes it's more, because just not the coldness. Just not the coldness.
Well, Andrew, abantu abatulaba abavubuka abalinga mu myaka egijo nga bakyalindiridde for everything to be better, everything to be sweet. Bakyaliza okuba nga they're not starting because probably they need everything to put together. Makesi kigobawa.
Bavubuka abo, I want to tell people that everyone has capital. Depends on how you use your mindset.
Yes.
Everyone has capital.
Yes.
When I started my tea business, I used 1.5. 1.5. I can sing about gari, but using buying these ingredients. 1.5. When I saba flaska, the kopo bona. I saba chijiko. Because I was staying near the church, in church. I saba chijiko, I saba ni chikopo. With what I had. Every money that you have can start something. You know the bad thing we used to of these days, Tandika restaurant.
Million, isn't it?
I am million in Tandika restaurant. But let me tell you something, you want like 10, 20 million to start a restaurant. Will you manage to get that money out of that business?
I love that.
Now me even if I say I want to open a cafe over 15 million. I know that I have the clients who can support me. I know that I have the people who can come and buy my product. I know that I have my classmates who can come and sit on my thing and take my tea. Because step by step makes you reach where you want to go. Okay? Kajinu ngamavuka wanaku zino. Where gatandika business tofayo sende zoina. Bear ne vision yo. Where gatandika restaurant. Then I want to tell people that one day I posted something on my social media handles. I was telling my classmates, telling people, my viewers, people normally say that the man of Uganda has lost value. Okay? But the man of Uganda has never lost value. Madam, if I give you 10,000, and I give Charlotte 10,000, and I give Patrick 10,000, and Charlotte, you get, and Angel, you get that man and go and buy tomatoes in Nakawa market or in a market.
That's
you come and sell it. In period only 1 month. Ojja kufunye capital ofunye profit mungi
ngatozi jamu
ngatozi jamu oli wagenda ankose 5,000 zonna na imperial ajabana ngafunye ku kusente oli Andrew agenda wakwa nazikosa mu kulya mugula bintu nagama nzikoze yagenda ogamba sente zagenda zina value because that value is sente ze mumuwadde but every money that you have you should value that money why you use chikumi. You know these rich people that we see about in a petrol station, in a supermarket, they have millions of money. But the things they sell, but for us, you really know to make $1 million shillings that you
yes.
Every money that you are in a business, you can manage.
Wow.
You can even go and work somewhere, no slashing at someone, get some 20,000, begin something small,
yes.
or 10 bear, then after a period of time, where an vision of 10 bear, and up kuno, this generation, when you mwaka, to get 10 bear miaka minji, that vision.
Wow, you're such a vigorous young man that is very determined. Andrew ngatumaliriza twandyagadde okulira your parting shots, any encouragement oyinza okusoma ku namba yo oyinza okutumira ku customer abatonotono nnyo.
Yeah, but my base is in Kiswa Market, Bugolobi. I am a student of MUBS. You can follow me on my social media handles.
Okay.
I'm in Facebook. I'm in YouTube. I'm in Facebook. I'm in YouTube. I'm in TikTok. If you check in TikTok, you check City Banning Cafe or you check Andrew CEO. Then if you check in Facebook, you check City Banning Takeaway. City Banning Takeaway. Then if you check in YouTube, City Banning Takeaway. That's when you see our videos. City Banning Takeaway. Story of Tandika. And also my numbers. My WhatsApp number is 0788 56 52 11. My Airtel 0706521
Okay, that is so lovely.
But now about the youths, most of what you guys can develop and you guys can move forward.
Wow, thank you, Andrew, for coming on the show. Mercy Amongin says, "Hey, Andrew," and then Mark Davis says, "Wonderful, this is so amazing." And well, Andrew, twagala kubanga tukwebaza to come on this morning show to share your experience, to share how far you have come, and also encouraging the young people okubanga balemerako. I still want to encourage you, keep going. The Lord will open for you a very big door that no one can close. And well, that is it from me. And also our dear viewers, thank you so much for staying tuned on the Sunrise Show. It has been a very wonderful one. Wobanga watandise makati emboze eno njagala odeyo ko YouTube at Promise TV UG, on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, mostly to catch this conversation. Chijakuba chikuyambira dala mokwano okubanga nawe ozamo omuntu omulala amanye. Andrew natandika na kasoli kati ayina eggaali eziwerako ate yeetaaga eppikippiki gwena ayina eppikippiki eyo nga tomanyi kyagikozesa ebadde etuddawo naye ng'ekola bulungi. Kozesa namba zaffe 0746 Andrew tujja kuba tugimutuusaako nga bwe yeesobozesa okuba nga asoma ate nga atambuza business ye all together. Wakisikwerekereza here and now. Big shout outs to you. Vonita Nakabuye, our news anchor, our Mogole this week. Vincent Odipio, big shout outs to you. Regan Rukundo, thank you so much for making this show a great success. Nchumanyi mutaranyo kubanga mulabaze. Na yeno team ekakasante camera edibulonje, lighting edibulonje, never switching up between the guest and I. And today has been so tremendously very awesome.